Heyo! Sorry for the weird little intro. I don't know why I decided to intentionally do a stutter, because normally I'm unintentionally doing a stutter. But yeah, welcome on back to Lost Records Bloomin' Rage, a game I might very well beat this time. I'm hoping to. That's the game plan anyway, and this is a game, and the only way to begin is by beginning, and the only way to play is to play. So, I guess I'm doing that. And hopefully my internet won't drop out. Huh? Huh? Get it? It's a reference to Dropout, formerly known as College Humor, specifically the show Game Changer. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm nervous. All right. You know what? I got 2,000 subscribers now. That's pretty big. You know, you might go, that's minuscule, it's tiny, it's nothing, and it is. But I am a small and tiny man, so it's pretty big to me, man. So we're gonna continue, and we are gonna watch me do this, I guess. I don't, honestly, if I can be like fully real with you, I don't know. I decided to do some swimming today, and actually it was really cool. Some deer came by, and like I was able to like swim over to where I had my phone, like dry off my hands with the towel, and I was able to like take some photos and also film them. It was like, I don't know, it was pretty cute.
Anyone here?
And
Duh. Of course not.
aww.
Well, I'll grab that thermos, but I might as well shoot some footage.
Yeah.
I never want to forget this place.
Aw. You know, I will say, I don't know if you agree with me here. I feel like Don't Nod, definitely not the best at writing, you know? I think this game gets a buff from the fact that they have, multiple writers on the game rather than just the one main writer that has been like carried over from Life is Strange. They got two other people at least working on the writing for this game. But it's like one thing I will say is that they always have like really great protagonists. Like I find the protagonist to always be really endearing. Like again, I recently replayed Life is Strange not too long ago, and like I forgot just how great Max Caulfield is. Like I don't know, man. Like if you hate Max Caulfield, I don't know what your deal is, but I don't want to know. I don't want to understand you. You know, it's like even if you're just like, yeah, I don't really vibe with Max, that's fine. That's a-okay. But it's like, if you don't like Max Caulfield, I'm amazed, because it's like she's such a really endearing character. Ooh, can sit down on the fence. I'll save that. You know what yeah, can film the little, what's it called? Wind chime. I was like, what is this thing called again? I have these. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I always find the protagonist to be very endearing, because it's like, I don't know, it's like, if you call Max Caulfield cringe, I would say, yeah, that's what makes her great. That's why she's such a fun character. She is like endearingly cringe. Oh, that's kind of cool. Bird. Black-billed magpie. What a fun name for a bird. If I was a bird, I would love to have a name like Magpie. Aww.
I should shoot a few more things out here.
Ah.
Oh, fuck, this is awesome. It's like our secret base.
Like we're spies?
Or outcasts.
I will say, I also didn't like Chloe Price, and it's because, again, I think Chloe Price is poorly written, you know? It's like, I think I don't know. Obviously, a lot of people really like Chloe Price because I don't know. She's like your prototypical like rebel outcast, and it's like she definitely has some form of relatability, just kind of inherently of like I don't know. Of course, this isn't the case for everyone, but usually most people have at least a slight antagonistic uh relationship with their parents.
I'll never forget you guys.
Yeah, me neither.
Obviously, you won't. We're gonna be friends forever.
Oh,
Duh.
man, this game is pretty sad. I'm also really curious to see what they do with this game because it's like honestly, I'm kind of waiting to see how and in what way they like stick the landing, you know? Because I honestly don't know what direction it's going in. But yeah, it's like but it's like Chloe Price is like a little bit of a rebel, and like that's supposed to be kind of cool, and it's like it's like I don't know. David, her stepdad, is so clearly a dick. You know, it's like he cares for her in his own way, but he's doing a very poor job at doing it. And it's like it makes sense why she feels like isolated from her mother, and feels like she's entirely alone. Hence why she reconnects with Max, and they kind of have like a good friendship together. But Chloe's also like a flawed person, and it's like for me, I think the annoying thing about Life is Strange is that they want Chloe to have an arc, obviously, but like they don't earn the arc. They kind of just say in like again, I think it's literally the final episode. In the final episode, like right before you go make your big choice as like everything is going terribly wrong, Chloe like kind of pulls Max aside and she's like, "Max, I've learned all my lessons and I'm a fully developed character now. I'm doing my character arc right now. I've completed it. I'm done. I'm a better person." And it's like no. You can't do that. You can't pull that game. You can't pretend like Chloe is now all of a sudden had a character arc when the whole time she's just been like refusing to do so. And it's like I don't know, I think it could have been something really interesting. And it's like I don't think it's like intentional in the way that it's done, where it's like what is that intentional?
The abyss. I shouldn't go without everyone.
Yeah, I guess so. But that oh. Yeah, the shadows that you see of people occasionally. That's really interesting.
When your stomach drops.
Cuz like I don't know if it's intentional or not.
Yeah.
I did feel crazy like that. Jumping in. I've never really had friends I could do stuff like this with. It's cool.
I know what you mean. I'm kind of the same. It's crazy, like, how much we have in common.
Yeah. I'm glad we met.
Me too.
I will say that's nice, but like I also don't think I remember that conversation happening. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's like that seems like a conversation they had almost like off screen, which is like it that's interesting that it's like you can like hear that where it's like the relationship between the characters is more developed than we see.
Cat. Oh, I just wish I could see her.
Aw. Yeah, what is this supposed to say? I'm waiting. Oh shit. That's sinister as hell. Oh, also the mystery of this game. It's very puzzling. Like honestly, I'm more excited to see how they end it, like what kind of lesson or theme the game has, but I'm more so curious to see like what the giant gaping hole is meant to mean. Like what the bit with the with like the supernatural thing, like what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to do? Because it's like, I will say this, for as much as I critique and criticize Life is Strange for not like allowing Chloe to have a proper character arc, I will say the superpowers in that game make sense. Like they fit very well with the themes of the game. I think, I don't know, because it's like I really like one ending for Life is Strange. All right, there are kind of, two endings really for Life is Strange, and I like one of them. I think one of them is very poignant. It's very beautiful. It's really interesting. It like makes perfect sense and is like, I don't know, leaves the game on such this tragic, melancholic note that's just perfect, man. It's like the exact kind of like like sadness I want. It's like I don't know, grief, anguish. What's the word for it? It's like emo almost is what I'm looking for. But it's just like it's such like a perfectly tuned kind of ending with Life is Strange. And then there's a, I'm gonna say, a particularly loud section of people that are like, I like the other ending where it doesn't make sense at all, and I kind of hate that. I hate that ending, and I don't hate the people that like it, because it's like I can understand why you would, but it's like I personally think it's very weird. If you want, allow me to spoil Life is Strange briefly. Like here, we'll be looking at Swan's face here. So the second I turn away from Swan's face, blah, 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 blah. When I move the camera away from Swan's face, I will go ahead and move the camera back. Also, BT Dubs, I'm still live streaming, ain't I? So I want to like double check, make super sure. Okay, I am. I just got 0 viewers because nobody likes me. Nobody wants to watch me. It's fair. I don't mind. I don't know, because it is interesting, because it's like, I did see it is a brief little aside, sorry. Here, I'm not getting into spoilers quite just yet, so side profile. And then we'll go back to the face for Life is Strange spoilers. But I saw a TikTok where somebody was saying this, like, hey, if you want to live stream, the best thing to do is not live stream. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build up an audience, and then once you have an audience, then that's much easier to maintain as something you can do. It's like, the difference if it's like, you have like 1 or 2 people watching you live stream versus like 100 people. If you have 100 people, that's like a big number to kind of like pull from, and you can work up some consistency with that. And you have to do that by making other videos, by like going out of your way to make videos for that platform. So you want to make TikTok videos, make TikTok videos. If you want to make YouTube videos, make YouTube videos. And then kind of make those videos, make them good, gather an audience, and then move some of that audience to live streaming. And that's the best way to do it. And I obviously take the opposite approach. And I actually oftentimes like not streaming to anyone, It's kind of nice to be able to talk into the void where you don't have to worry about, like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's like, I'm not worried anyway, but it's like, usually when people are watching me, I'm like, oh, I want to be entertaining. I want to respond. I want to blah, 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 blah. But it's like, I also want to just do my own thing and entirely hyper-focus on just playing the way that I want to play and talking about what I want to talk about. Like, no offense to anyone who does comment and says something. Is like, I think that's great. I'd love it when people do that. Huh. Ooh, scary. But yeah, it's like, again, I'm not. I deeply appreciate that, but it's like when I do have that knowledge of someone watching me, I'm like, oh damn, I got to be entertaining. I really got to do my best, and it's like that might be good, but it also might be bad, you know? Because it's like the difference between performing and doing, you know? It's like a lot of the times when I'm live streaming a game, I'm just playing the game. Like, I'm not doing it for viewers, I'm not doing it for money, I'm not doing it for likes, not doing it for growth. I'm doing it to play a game, and then I'm saving it kind of for myself, you know? Where it's like, oh, hey, I want to like capture my first thoughts and my first impressions when playing a game for the first time. Like I think that's really interesting. Or it's like when I replay a game and like, you know, I have a thought that like might not always persist and stay. Look at that fucking deer. Look at him. What a deer. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but there was actually there's a deer that came in the backyard of my house, and it was like stomping at me. It was like putting its foot on the ground and like trying to scare me off, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." But yeah, it was a doe, a female deer, Ray, and there were rays, a drop of golden sun, right? Me, a name I call myself, and I don't remember the last bit. I wish I did. Sign. Go skateboarding. Nice. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just fun to talk about whatever I want to talk about. So anyway, now that we're getting over here, ooh, look at that. Yeah, I actually never went this way. Oh, I can sit down on the boat. Alright, here we go. Sitting down on the boat, I'm going to talk about Life is Strange spoilers. Like, it's so weird to, like...
Can I be real for a sec?
Ooh.
This summer's been the best ever. And, like, all the stuff I was stressing about before seems, like, so stupid. Especially my ex, Dean. What a clown. My mom was so right.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
Dean, did you love him?
I thought I did. But to him and his friends, I was just like a joke. I don't know why I was so obsessed with him.
Aww.
I don't know much about love, but I think you're too good for Dean.
Girl, I know. But the truly shit part is, I still want him to want me sometimes.
There's a word for that. Pining, right? I think I read it in a book once.
Kinda true.
Dude, Autumn and Swan are real fucking yearners. Hell yeah. Can I get a shout out to all the real yearners out there? And now that I've done that, fuck yearning. Screw pining and damn wanting. Alright? I don't know, it's like, I don't know, I do think it's certainly interesting, where it's like, I think yearning is like a human emotion, right? But I don't think it's necessarily a positive one, you know? It's like, I think it is a negative emotion. And it's like, you shouldn't completely shut down negative emotions, but you should, like, feel them and then let them go, you know? It's like when you feel anger, it's like you don't bottle all your anger up and try to pretend like you're not angry. You feel the anger, you do what you do to get the anger out, you know, in a non-destructive way, to be clear. Because if you put the anger out in a destructive way, that's not going to be good, and it's not going to let you release your anger. But, you know, it's like you express frustration, you complain, you maybe yell, but then you let it go. You let it it dissipate from your heart, let it go from your mind, and free it from your soul. You know, it will be back. It'll come back, surely and truly, but, you know, it's not something to hold on to. It's not something to cling on to tightly. And I feel the same way about, like, yearning or pining, you know? Like, even reminiscing on the past, thinking about what could have been, how things could have been different, what you could have done better, or yada, yada, yada. You can't do anything about that. The past is the past. It is set in stone. We all wish we could go back in time and change things, do things differently, make the right choices, but unfortunately, we're stuck with the choices we made, with the actions that we took. And now we must suffer the consequences. Learn, grow, and continue on. And, it's like, I don't know, I very much feel that way a lot, where it's like, I don't know, I'm very anti-pining. I'm like, yearning, that shit's for the fucking birds, alright? When I look up at a bird, I go, pretty fucking bird, you know? I go, that's a cool-ass bird. I don't look up at a bird and go, I wish I was that bird, I wish I could be free, I wish I could fly away from all my troubles and go somewhere else, live in the trees, gathering twigs and sticks, you know? Fucking laying eggs, taking care of my young. I don't know what you would want to do as a bird, alright? But it's like, I don't know, I think it is fun, but it's something that's ultimately not, like, I don't know, it's like, there's no point in wanting, wanting the, I don't know, there's no point in wanting something you can't have, right? Because the whole point is you can't have it, you know? And it's like, you being upset about not being able to have something, it is just going to lead to envy, jealousy, and rage. And it's like, you know, again, it's like, those are all fine things to feel, but they're also things to control, and not to suppress, but to dissipate, you know? To quiet and to let go of, ultimately, you know? Because, hey, fuck it, why not? We're getting into Life is Strange spoilers. I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna get up, and then I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. But it's like, Chloe the whole time when you're playing Life is Strange is yearning for Rachel Amber, which is really funny, because that's what she did when Max left. Like, Max left, went to Seattle, and was able to kind of have a new life. Like, she doesn't really talk about any of the friends she's made or, like, experiences she's had in Seattle. It's almost like that's just a blank void of time. But she, like, didn't have a miserable time. She wasn't, like, you know, she didn't hate being there. So coming back to Arcadia Bay, the place where she grew up, the place where she was until she was, like, 12 or 13 or maybe even 14 or something. I think she was like 12 or 13 when she left Arcadia Bay, though. It's like, you know, she was able to move on with her life. She was able to make something out of her life, whatever that may have been. And Chloe is the exact opposite. And she spends a majority of the game, like, blaming Max for that. And it's like, it's not Max's fault. She is right to be upset at Max about never calling her, never contacting her. But it's like, you know, why didn't you do the same, Chloe? Why didn't you reach out? You know? A relationship is a two-way street, you know? You have to put in effort to get effort back, ideally, right? You know? Because it's like, if it's always one person putting in effort, then it's like, that's not a healthy and functional relationship. So, it's like, I don't know, I think the whole point of Life is Strange, particularly with the ending that I like, which is choosing to save Arcadia Bay, it's all the more poignant, because it's like, initially when I first played the game, I was like, oh, it just makes all your decisions not matter. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of the point, is that Max wasn't there for Chloe, and now she has to accept the fact that she never could be. She can't turn back time and change things, and even if she did, things wouldn't work out, you know? At one point, she even goes back in time and makes it so that Chloe's dad doesn't get into a car crash, and that causes a myriad of other problems, which is a whole nother topic that I could get into, and I don't want to, because it's sad and it's weird, and I don't like the way that it's done in the game. I think it's very, I don't know, it's very like, I don't know, I don't even want to call it like anti-disability necessarily, but like that's the kind of sentiment of it, you know, where it's like, oh, Chloe's in a wheelchair and now that's like the worst thing ever. And it's like, the thing that's like tragic about it is that like her parents love her parents like would do anything for Chloe, but they're massively in debt because of the medical bills, and like, you know, Chloe struggles to have a normal life. And like it's like, I don't know, I think maybe had like, you know, somebody with a similar experience, or at least something related to it, had written the story, I would have been like, oh, this could be done really interesting. But it's like, Chloe asks Max to kill her, you know? Which is just like such a fucking awful thing, man. It's awful in any way you shape it, where it's like Chloe feels like she's a burden. Chloe's having her parents be in debt. Chloe doesn't want to live. Like it's all these things that are like, they may be true, but it's like, I think even if all those things are true, it's like, it doesn't justify the ending of someone's life, you know? It's like, should you allow a depressed person to take their own life because they're depressed and they're miserable? I don't think so. Like, personally, I don't think that's the right thing to do. I think the right thing to do is help them to realize that their life is worth living and they should live it for as long as they possibly can. Death comes for us all eventually. Why expedite the process when it's going to happen irregardless, you know? So it's like, I don't know, it's a very weird thing to ask, and it's like such a, it's like, I don't know, I also don't even want to say this, but it's like a fucking cruel thing to ask of Max. Like, it's like Chloe, intentionally or otherwise, is like constantly cruel to Max. Like, it's so much throughout the game. And it's like, I don't know, it's like Max wants to impart some good on her and wants Chloe to do the right thing and to be a better person, but Chloe resents Max for that. Like, the way you get Chloe to like Max is by, like, you know, placating her, by, like, doing the things that Chloe wants to do and being fully agreeable with her, you know? Which is like, again, that's not a healthy relationship, you know? If you find yourself changing for a person and not changing for the better, then, you know, I would suggest you shouldn't change at all, you know? It's like, you also can't force someone else to change, you know? It's like, if somebody wants help, if somebody wants to be a better person, they have to want to do that. You can't force someone to be a good person, you know? At least in my kind of thoughts, in my opinion. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like this weird sort of thing where you're supposed to love Chloe, but it's like, I don't know if you're supposed to recognize that she's somewhat of a bad person. And it's like, the tragedy is, it's like, again, if it was done well, if you see Chloe change, Chloe, like, love life, you know, grieve for Rachel Amber, get justice for her, you know, like, do all these things, and, like, actually, like, accomplish something and be, like, a better person, it's like, that would have been amazing, and it would have made the choice all the harder to either sacrifice the town or, like, sacrifice Chloe. And, like, the whole thing with the game is that it is like, Chloe, I think, even says, like, she doesn't outright state it directly, but she's like, you can't do this, Max, alright? I know whatever decision you make, it will be the right one. And it's like, Chloe is telling Max, don't save me. Do the right thing. Be a good person. I know you, Max Caulfield. You're a good person. You're always going to do the right thing, even if it hurts. So it's like, if it was better written, if it was better executed, it would have been even more meaningful. But again, I still like the ending of sacrificing Chloe, because it's like, it's not sacrificing Chloe. That's not the real way it is. It is accepting reality for what it is. That Chloe died and Max never got the chance to reconnect with her. Max never got to reforge their bond and rekindle something with Chloe, you know? That will forever be something that Max can never do because Chloe's dead. And it's like it ties in with the time power. It's like Max wants to turn back time in more ways than one. She wants to go back to being best friends with Chloe. She wants Chloe to be like how she was when she was younger. Like, she wants it to be so Chloe doesn't get shot and she fucking dies. But eventually, if you choose that ending, it's about accepting reality, about accepting this tragedy. And, you know, it's like, it feels kind of bad to say, but like Max learning a lesson and moving on and developing as a person, accepting reality and accepting the grief that comes along with it, with losing an old friend that you didn't have the chance to reconnect with. And she like gets that chance, but she's not able to keep it. It's ephemeral. It's not real. It's a fantasy, you know? And so it's like, I don't know, it could be such a interesting kind of game. It could be such a cool concept, could be like a real great tragedy, and I think it's just executed poorly, you know? Because I would say another game that's heavily inspired by Twin Peaks is Alan Wake. And Alan Wake 1, it's alright. It's okay. I would give it a 6 out of 10 if I'm feeling generous. I would say that Life is Strange is a better game than Alan Wake. You know, like Alan Wake is more of a gamey game and there's interesting stuff going on, but it's like Alan Wake feels flawed and it feels weird, and it's like on the flip side, it's like I like wasn't a huge fan of Alan Wake 2 of Alan Wake. Like, I see why people liked it. I'm glad it got a sequel, and it's like, but it's like, personally, it's like, and it's like also the thing with Alan Wake and also Life is Strange is like, I can't tell what's intentional. Like, are you intentionally doing this? Is this meant to be this way? Am I interpreting the game correctly, or am I doing it incorrectly? Is this the author's intent? And if so, does the author's intent even matter? Because if I take away this lesson, if I pull this from it, then I think it's like, I don't know, I find it to be really interesting how that is. Because it's like, again, it's like kind of, I don't know, I don't think it's split as 50-50 anymore, but it is kind of like when you get to the end of the game, it's like 51% of people chose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay and 49% of people chose to, the opposite, like 51% of people chose to sacrifice Chloe and 49% of people chose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. And it's like, I don't know, it's very interesting because it's like two different lessons, right? That the love of these two characters, of these two friends, these two girlfriends, you know, is stronger and more important than the world itself, you know? Like, Arcadia Bay isn't depicted as like this great place. It's depicted as a place that is flawed, that is failing, that is dying, you know? But it's like, it's like there are still good people there. Max knows people, and like you can even go out of your way to like save people during like the final ending of it. But it's like, I don't know, is it really worth it? Like, there's no justice in that. It feels like retribution for going against fate. And it's like, you can choose to say that it's like, you know, fuck fate, alright? I make my own fate and I deal with the consequences. And it's like, that's the thing, is that Max doesn't have to deal with the consequences. If you do that, it's the town, it's the people. And it's like, that feels like kind of cruel. It feels weird. It's like, if anything, like Max should be like personally affected, you know, more so than like the town itself. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like there's like mixed messaging there. And it's like, I don't know, I think it would be like a hard choice to make in real life, but like there's clearly a more moral decision between the two of them, you know? And it's like, either way, they're both tragic, but it's like, because like, the first time I played, I got like disillusioned with the game. I liked it all the way up to episode 4, and then episode 5, it took me like a month to play it, because like, I just like, was like, I don't know, I got busy, or I was doing stuff, or I was like, I don't want to play it. I think I might have gotten spoiled too, or something. Like, it was something that affected me, so I wasn't like, I'm gonna play this later. And then like eventually I get back to the game and I'm like, fuck it, I'm choosing Chloe, even though it's the wrong choice to make. It doesn't feel good, I'm gonna pick it. And it's like, it literally Max and Chloe drive off into the fucking sunset, and it ruins the whole game, man. You know, it's like it's a happy ending, but it's like it's like I don't know, it's immensely tragic, but you don't feel any of that tragedy. You don't really feel the weight of your decision. I don't know. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the ending, but it's like I don't know. I think it really could have done a better job with the material. And it's like, you know, a great comparison would be is Alan Wake, where it's like, again, I feel like that game has a lot of potential, but it just didn't capitalize on it, and I can't tell what's intentional. It's like it's like how much of Alan Wake being a drunk plays into his character. Like, is he meant to be like an asshole, or is he meant to be like this like good, relatable guy that does no wrong and is this like a sick sort of fellow? It's like I don't know. I can't really quite tell. And or it's like the fact that he's like mean to his wife, but his wife like loves him and blah 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 blah. There's like a lot going on with Alan Wake 2 that I don't quite fully comprehend nor understand. Huh. That's kind of funny. So, what's here? Fun. But yeah, but then, you know, you compare and contrast that with Alan Wake 2, where it's like Alan Wake 2 is so fucking self-aware. It's doing actual interesting shit with the medium of writing and the dark place, and it like takes all the concepts of Alan Wake 1 and actually fucking realizes them, and it's so fucking cool, man. It's such a great experience to like play that game, and then it's like it's a game that is worth replaying. Like it's Alan Wake 2 literally has a new game plus that's called the Final Draft. Like you are meant to play the game twice to deeply examine it, to you know, wonder what's going on, wondering what the story is doing, what the author's intent is, and like it's a meta thing too with Alan Wake being a writer, writing the story. Is he a villain? Is he a tragic hero? Like, who is Alan Wake? Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Because even at some point, like, Saga Anderson, the main character, the hero of the story, it starts getting pissed at fucking Alan Wake. Because, like, Alan Wake is fucking with her life. You know, making her life into a tragedy because he has to write a horror story. It's like, does he have to? Does he just think he has to? You know? He's, like, constantly looping, constantly losing himself. And it's like, it's so interesting. It has so much to say about writing, creativity, like darkness, human nature. It's like has so many themes and is doing so much. It's so fucking interesting. And then it's just like it's like I don't know. It like it retroactively makes Alan Wake 1 just like such a garbage fucking game. You know, it's like I think you should play Alan Wake 1 and then play Alan Wake 2. But it's like you don't have to. You could watch a Let's Play or even like read a summary of it. You know. It's like I think it's a pretty decent game, but it is by no means like a perfect game. It's like barely a good game in my opinion. And it's like Alan Wake 2 is like a good game because it's fucking fun. It has stuff going on with it. It's a good horror game if you're into horror and you're actually scared. For me, it's a dog shit horror game because it's not scary at all. But I like that. I like not being scared. Believe it or not. But yeah. Anyway. Let's go ahead and sit down here. Because, yeah, I'm kind of curious if it's going to have the same thing where... No, it's not.
Ask you something?
Oh, here we go.
I'm annoying?
Aw.
Sorry. Such a weird question. You don't have to answer.
Also, like, again, comparing and contrast, like, two games, like, Nora is basically Chloe Price, and she's such a better written Chloe Price.
You're not annoying, Nora. What do you mean?
Thanks. I don't know. My little brother was screaming at me this morning that I'm loud and annoying.
Having a sibling must be tough.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Sometimes people at school say I'm annoying too, because I'm kind of loud or whatever. But fuck them.
Aw. I like it.
I like that you're shameless. You're always just you. It's cool.
Shameless? That'd be a cool band name. Seriously. People at school say it's creepy that I'm so quiet. You can't make everyone happy. You're right.
See, it's like, that's really cool. That's a great conversation, you know? Anyway, I gotta be right back. Gonna go use the restroom, but be back in a minute. Alright. Jump scare. Sorry. I'm back. I left briefly. Now, I will say it's kind of cool because each time you sit down, you have like a conversation in the past. I wonder if the one with Autumn is going to be in here. Huh.
Yeah, but come here for a sec. Guys, listen. It should really be blue. Purple's the best color, period. Nora wants gold, but, like, nah.
No, yes! Gold, gold, gold!
I want to get it set up so we can roast some marshmallow.
I'll be outside.
S'mores.
Oh. Alright, cool. Nice. Ah, the old padlock. All unsnapped and unsackled and stuff. Oh, the s'more. And there's ants all over. Oh, that's cute. Ah, the thermos. I assume Dad's thermos.
And cut. I think that's enough. Should probably get home before Mom freaks out. Maybe I should check the tape.
Well, what do you want to do? Summer blues.
Maybe it sounds dumb, but I thought that even after I moved away, the others would still come here. Instead, I'm here alone, and everything just seems hollow, empty. The echoes of the girls are still here, and all the stuff they left behind. But it feels like July is already just a memory. Will I ever see them again?
No. Oh. Don't let Mom see this. If she asks who broke the china in the cabinet, tell her I knocked into it. No, wait, Corey should pay for it. Fucking psycho. He's broke right now. Dad doesn't pay him enough. Maybe he should get a different job and a different girlfriend. Please, he's not usually like this. He shouldn't have come between us. I can handle him. Bullshit. I know how scary he gets when you don't put out. No means no, Dylan. Jesus, Cat. That is so none of your business. Fragments, shards of pretty porcelain. The things you broke are sharp enough to cut you now. Damn. Fuck, that's dark, man. Look for the door. Huh.
I'll record a bit more.
Yeah, what's this? 1. Look for the door. 2. Ladder. 3. Camp equipment. 4. Hunting. Huh.
I've been looking for these.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's go for those. Yeah, I'll do this.
Autumn.
Swan? Hey.
I tried
Why,
calling.
why should she say swan like a question mark? It should be, hey,
I don't
swan.
even know where to start.
Hey.
Aw.
Hey,
Sorry about that.
You gonna put up the game on here tomorrow?
My boss is useless.
Everything okay?
is everything okay?
I won't bore you with the details, but thanks for asking. These calls, the package, Nora. I can't win today.
No. You're
It's
not
gonna be
alone.
fine, though. Deep breaths.
Aw.
You're not alone. We're in this together, okay?
Thanks. Hey, while we wait for Nora, wanna play a game with me?
Sure.
It's kinda goofy. I forget where I even learned it, but it helps me when I'm feeling like I'm losing my grip. You just describe things you see. It's a bit like an improvised poem. I'll start. Just chime in whenever.
Okay.
The night sky through the window. A faded menu. A half-empty drinks.
You know what would be fun in here? Karaoke.
No way in hell.
The trees.
You're right. Nick
My
would love
hands
that.
on the table.
That's what I was thinking.
They look like my mom's.
Aw.
A ghost hunter named Pam.
Ghost hunter? This place has gotten even more weird since we left. The back door? It's closed. A television? It's off, thankfully.
Little Rick coming home for the holidays this year? I think so.
Autumn's dope jacket, which is perfectly her.
Oh, thanks. A photo of the old water tower.
Aw.
A map of the UP. Swan's red hair.
Ooh.
Scribbles on the table.
Gus, The bartender. He's a character.
Thanks for playing along. Where's Nora? I don't think she'll want to hear what I have to say anyway.
You can tell me.
Sorry, it's a weird question, but I wish I was more honest with you back in the day. But I feel like I can be now. Remember those times when I got left out? I just want to know if you noticed.
Aw.
Is this really a
Our
Long
wishes?
Island iced tea?
Like,
No way.
when everyone made a wish at the abyss,
Supposed to be a
except you?
Yeah. I didn't know what to say. Everyone was so into
You're
it,
always
and I
quiet,
just
but it's
couldn't relate.
on another level tonight.
That place freaked me out. Did you see that at all back then?
Yeah.
I liked that you stuck to what you thought was right.
I mean, yes, but I also wanted to feel included. I mean, don't we all? Sorry, I know I'm going on and on, but there's something else.
You're fine.
When we all found out that Kat was sick, that she'd been keeping it a secret, I lost it. Nora didn't even check on me after the concert. Not even a call. I'm just here to grab my shit, then I'll go.
Sorry, I saw the "this is your brain on drugs." It's cute.
You're leaving?
Yeah. Sorry. Just gonna grab my stuff.
I couldn't believe you wanted to leave.
Well, it was that, or face the reality of Kat's condition.
Autumn, what's going on?
I can't see you guys for a while.
Why?
I just can't. I was so torn. I felt bad for avoiding everyone, but I just felt so overwhelmed.
We should stick together.
But it's not that easy.
Autumn,
My crap's everywhere.
I was scared to say the wrong thing. How can I get you to stay?
Ah,
You
damn.
just don't get it.
No, you're right. You're right.
Where's my toothbrush? Have you seen it? It's all mixed up with everyone's crap. I could use a hand.
Aw.
I know you were trying to help, but you stressed me out even more. I mean, you couldn't force me to stay.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not sure. The blue feels like cat. The red feels like...
What time is it?
Guess just pick everything up. Why not?
Fuck.
Here's your toothbrush.
Dude, that's not mine.
Oops.
I really guess that was hers.
Here. I got some more.
Whose are those?
Oh. Sorry.
Damn.
Here.
Thanks. It was nice of you to try, but I was already feeling misunderstood, and then you didn't even know which things were mine.
Okay, fuck off, game. How am I supposed to know?
So, I tried to call Kat.
Not now, Swan.
Huh?
I'm not talking about Cat. Not today. Fuck. The concert was such a bad idea. I feel so stupid. We should have played at Nora's garage like always.
Stop it! You're not stupid.
Yes, I am. We all are. We didn't know that Kat was sick, but I still felt like I should have seen the signs. Let's see. What else am I forgetting? Damn it. Where's my magazine? I guess I left it over there. Could you grab it?
Sure.
My zine's gone too.
I'll find it.
Thanks. I think I left it by the fireplace. I didn't want to leave anything behind. I was afraid I'd come back and run into Nora when she didn't even call me after the concert. It was hard. Where am I gonna put all this crap?
Yeah, I know that's hers. But she mentioned the zine. Is this the zine? Yeah, that's it.
Can't forget anything.
Oh, cool. Is this yours?
Yeah, Dad sent me that. I was so lost.
11th grade honors lit, Mr. Jackson. Gender and power in their eyes were watching God. Huh. Nora... Huh. Nora Zeal. Hurston's novels, Their Eyes Are Watching God. Hurston demonstrates how, despite the emancipation of African Americans in the aftermath of the Civil War, black women were still denied freedom and power in their public and private lives. Her lead character, Janie. Yeah. Is that Janine or Janie? Sorry, I don't know. I'm bad with names. Transforms from a voiceless girl who is seen as an object to a middle-aged woman who finally feels empowered to seek her own happiness no matter what society might think. Janine's journey to freedom and self-acceptance is divided among the three acts of her three different husbands. As a young woman, Janine has romantic ideas about love and yearns for an intimate physical and emotional relationship with a future husband, represented by a moment where she sees a bee pollinating flowers on a pear tree. Hurston illustrates this moment with erotically charged language, describing the bee entering the flower and the flower's stamens eagerly reaching up to meet it. In Janine's vision, the blossoming flower was not a passive object to be penetrated and discarded, but rather an active participant with a strong desire for connection and pleasure. Fortunately for Janine, her first husband Logan was not the romantic partner she fantasized about. Instead, he saw her as free labor, someone he could put to work on his farm as if she were a mule. Well,
I just realized I'm, like, so behind on my summer reading.
Dude, I never do cliff notes, but this summer has been crazy. It was nice, feeling like we could still talk about normal stuff. Am I gonna have to make 2 trips?
Is this yours?
That's actually Nora's.
fuck.
Oh, shoot.
Well, thanks for trying.
And this? I didn't know you were making a scene.
I was actually working on it for Kat. Fuck. Will I even get to give it to her now?
You okay?
I don't know, Swan. I'm just... Fuck. I mean, I wish everything was different. This sucks. This sucks so much. I started to spiral. I gotta get out of here. Deep breaths.
Oh, whoa.
We never made that stupid curse. I wish I knew why Cat.
That's crazy to say that now.
This sucks. This sucks so much. I gotta get out of here.
Deep breaths.
My dad always says that. And it usually did the trick.
Autumn?
I know you were just trying to help, but it just wasn't enough. I was no stranger to panic attacks, but that one really hit me.
Hey.
Not now.
Oh. You okay?
My hands.
Let me see.
No. Please. Give me some room. I don't need your help.
I wanted to help you, but I didn't know how.
sorry. I really just needed my space in those moments, or a good distraction.
Can I teach you a word game? It's fun, I promise.
Okay. I'll bite.
My mom taught it to me. It's supposed to make you feel, like, relaxed. You look around and describe the stuff you see.
Fuck, that's actually so sweet. I'm like tearing up.
All right. Like what? I forgot you were the one who taught me that game.
Sick skateboarding poster. Looks like he's flying. Your turn.
Wait, what's the point of this game? How do you, like, win? I loved games, but I had a pretty narrow view of them back then.
There is no winner. It's just for fun.
Okay. Sure. I'm game if you're in too. My skateboard? Can't even ride it out here. The trees outside. And the long walk home.
The fireplace we cleaned out together.
It was so gross. Thanks for helping. The swimsuit my mom got me? Some melted candles? From your place? The moldy old cupboard? I wonder how old it is.
Oh, the combination lock? A mystery solved.
I remember. That was a long night. Nora's stale-ass snack stash. Your shirt? You kinda wear that one a lot.
Our sleeping bags.
Honestly, maybe I'm just too old for slumber parties now.
Fuck the Norm MacDonald?
I don't know, Swan.
Oh god, I feel terrible.
I don't think it's working.
Would you mind if I just... You know, let's give it another go. I feel like a piece of shit. Alright, let's try this again. Take it from the top. Because I feel bad for not remembering, but also, to be honest with you, pretty drunk when I'm playing this game. Tell you what, I'm glad I didn't do this part while I had a massive headache.
You're leaving?
Yeah. Sorry. Just gonna grab my stuff.
I couldn't believe you wanted to leave.
Well, it was that, or face the reality of Kat's condition.
Autumn, what's going on?
I can't see you guys for a while.
Why?
I just can't. I was so torn. I felt bad for avoiding everyone, but it just felt so overwhelmed.
We should stick together.
But it's not that easy.
Autumn,
Ugh, my crap's everywhere.
I was scared to say the wrong thing. I'll help. If that's what you really want.
Thanks. Where's my toothbrush? Have you seen it? It's all mixed up with everyone's crap. I could use a hand.
You bet.
Thanks. How am I gonna explain this to my mom?
I mean, honestly, how am I supposed to know which is hers?
Stupid assholes.
I mean, I don't know if this is the case, but looking at all the toothbrushes, I don't know. This one on one hand reads to me as Nora's, but it also reads to me as Autumn's. It's like I don't know which is hers. I'm surprised if it's the blue one.
I need to get going.
I know. Hold on. Let me cheat. I'm a cheater. It's funny that like the magazine is actually the first thing people look up. Oh, fuck, it's that one. I didn't even see this one. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, the green one is obviously
What time is it?
fucking
Sorry, I don't really want to talk right now.
yeah, it's fine. The green one is obviously
Here's your toothbrush.
Swan's.
Thanks.
Here. I got some more.
Thanks. I thought I wanted to be alone, but then I was glad you showed up. You really helped me out.
I'm glad I at least ran into you here. I didn't expect to, though. I just came to get something for my dad.
Oh?
Yeah. Lucky timing, I guess. I've been so bored at home, and... like I've only had my cat to talk to, and... I think he's kind of sick of hearing it, so...
You're funny, Swan. To be real with you, the concert was such a bad idea. I feel so stupid. We should have played at Nora's garage like always. I just, like, keep reliving that moment in my head. Over and over. The lights going out. Cat falling. The blood coming out of her nose.
You're not alone, Autumn.
What?
I feel terrible about what happened, too.
I know. Let's see. What else am I forgetting? Damn it. Where's my magazine? I guess I left it over there. Could you grab it? My zine's gone too.
I'll find it.
Thanks. I think I left it by the fireplace. You really had my back in that moment. Made me feel a bit better. Almost done.
Aw.
Oh, cool. Is this yours?
Yeah, Dad sent me that. I was so lost.
I just realized I'm, like, so behind on my summer reading.
Dude, I never do cliff notes, but this summer has been crazy. It was nice, feeling like we could still talk about normal stuff. It's so unfair.
Okay, I think the character's name is definitely Janie. Janine is spelled differently. I don't know, I just got Janine on the brain because, I don't know. Been watching Abbott Elementary, honestly.
Thanks for helping out.
No prob.
So yeah, it's kind of funny because it's like, this is her magazine. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Best Buds. Delta 8 THC. Whoa, Delta 8 existed in the fucking past? Everything you need to know about diet weed. That's crazy, man. Well, it's really funny. Okay, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. It is this one. Yeah. Oh,
No way I'm coming back here.
huh. Damn. Aww. Alright, also give me a minute. I'll be back.
At least I don't have to work later. Can't forget anything. Nor. Wonder what she's up to. so unfair. At least I don't have to work later. Can't forget anything. Almost done. Thanks for helping out.
No prob.
Can't be fully honest with you, that was like the most adorable shit I've ever seen. Alright.
Is this yours? Yeah. Thanks. And this? I didn't know you were making a zine.
I was actually working on it for Kat. Ah, fuck. Will I even get to give it to her now?
You okay?
I don't know, Swan. I'm just... fuck. I mean, I wish everything was different. This sucks. This sucks so much. I started to spiral. I gotta get out of here. Deep breaths. I wish we never made that stupid curse. I wish I knew why Cat. This sucks. This sucks so much. I gotta get out of here.
Deep breaths.
My dad always says that. And it usually did the trick.
Autumn?
I was on the verge of a full-blown panic attack that day. My hands.
You okay?
They're tingling.
Can I help?
No. Hold on.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I hate this feeling. Swan. I'm just freaking out. You helped a lot, but I was still on the edge.
I wanted to help you, but I didn't know how.
Sorry, I really just needed my space in those moments, or a good distraction.
This is so much different than it was the first time.
Can I teach you a word game? It's fun, I promise.
Okay. I'll bite.
My mom taught it to me. It's supposed to make you feel, like, relaxed. You look around and describe the stuff you see.
All right. Like what?
All the fun games you taught me. Your turn.
Wait, what's the point of this game? How do you, win?
You win, if it helps you feel better.
Okay, if you say so. My skateboard? Can't even ride it out here. The trees outside, and the long walk home.
The fireplace we cleaned out together.
It was so gross. Thanks for helping. The swimsuit my mom got me? Some melted candles? From your place?
The way home.
Yeah. It'll be good to just chill at home for a while. Nora's stale-ass snack stash.
The ashtray. For once, it doesn't reek of cigarette smoke in here.
That's a good point. It actually smells kind of nice in here.
So, that's the game.
Cool. It was fun.
Oh, good. I've got some videos I wanted to show you, if that sounds cool.
Oh, what videos, man? What videos? Definitely not the live show. Alright, for sure.
I have a whole bunch, but I'll I'll just pick one. I figured there must be something I could show you. Something that would bring back a good memory.
Ooh, I'm 50-50 on the fucking Forest Girls or Forgotten Playground. Forest Girls. Let's try.
Hey, Swan. I have an idea. Come film me while I blow some smoke rings. I'm really good at...
Action! Here goes nothing. Got it!
Where do you guys get those beers? My dad's fridge. He never notices.
Maybe the Forgotten Playground? Vaughn's Rest.
No, I should capture some of this for my, before and after.
Oh, it looks good from over here, Swan.
Oh, yeah.
Hunter who lived here scared them off. That makes sense.
Now that there's no hunters here,
Guess we gotta do the live show. So this is punk music? Oh, it's this one. Okay. I thought it was a live show with Kat. I was like, you can't show her that.
Still is dark.
Are you rolling?
She is. Two.
They'll tell you I'm a bad girl. I'm your tick, break you free.
I'm gonna do a trick. Make it land.
Oh, so like looking through them all. I don't know. Between them all. Forest Girls.
remember when we shot our music video?
Hey, Swan. I
Yeah.
have an idea. Come film me while I
That was
blow some
fun.
smoke rings. I'm really good.
Not gonna lie.
Action! Here goes nothing. Got it!
Where do you guys get those beers? My dad's fridge. He never notices.
That's it.
Thanks. I like your videos. I'm sorry. I just really gotta go.
Wait. Wait. Just in case I don't see you for a while. Please.
Okay,
Aww.
fine. You're like impossible. You know that?
Thanks.
Wow, never thought I'd come back here.
It's amazing, right?
Thanks for making me feel better.
No prob.
You were such a good friend, Swan. But I was still anxious about Kat. I just know Kat's gonna do something crazy when she gets out of the hospital. I'm worried she's gonna hurt herself again. What should we do? I just have a bad feeling. Don't you?
Oh shit. I don't know what to choose, man. I think this one?
We should stick together. No matter what happens.
I hope you're right. I mean, I know we, can't control her, obviously. But I'm just scared. What if next time something worse happens?
I'm worried too. We won't know until we talk to Kat.
You know, I didn't make a wish before, but maybe it's worth believing. Just this once. A sacrifice. My wish is for us. All four of us. That will stay friends forever. No matter what happens. Here. Look.
Aww.
They're beautiful.
I'm glad you talked me into sticking together that day.
Being there at the abyss reminded me of my wish.
I guess it was different for you guys. But I never really felt safe there until I made that wish. There was something so unsettling about it before. At least for me.
Do you think your wish came true?
I don't know.
When I was at the abyss, I kind of felt like anything was possible.
There are still some things I don't remember. I'm glad we did this one, even if it's mostly been just the two of us.
Same. This has felt better than I expected.
Good. I'm glad you feel that way. Do you mind checking on Nora, actually? I could use a minute.
Of course. I'll be right back.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be tough.
Ah, bunch of con artists. My brother-in-law lost a couple of grand on... I shit you not. A JPEG of a cartoon cat.
I just don't get any of it.
Ah, less you know, the better.
Creeps, honestly. Like, everyone here is totally ancient. You think they, like, sacrifice all their young people to that weird water tower thing?
Get you anything else, Pam?
You guys still do those jalapeno poppers?
Yeah, but the fryer's broke.
Probably just as well. I gotta stop eating. So much crap.
Imagine coming here every night. Be so tragic. We should seriously go. Let me just finish this weak-ass drink first.
Your niece had that baby, yeah?
Oh yeah. Poor little thing is ugly as sin, too. Looks like a bug-eyed gremlin.
Well, all babies look weird when they first come out, don't they?
She looked like a little angel the day she was born. Baby must take after her daddy.
Where did Nora go again? Nora. She must still be outside.
Blair, I've returned. Hi there.
Hey, did I miss anything exciting?
Pam here is trying to rope me into something.
Oh?
Well, I just read about this supposed haunted cabin on one of those rental sites. It's right near this quirky little town I've always wanted to visit.
It sounds awesome.
Gus is gonna come and make sure the ghosts don't get me. Aren't you?
Apparently it's one of those scariest places in the UP lists.
Oh. And we gotta go during the full moon.
No can do. What if you're secretly a werewolf?
Worried I'll swallow you whole?
Well, she says she doesn't bite, but I don't believe her, do you? Look at those teeth.
Oh, I'd just take a little nibble at most. Promise.
I guess I better sleep with one eye open then.
What do you think, Swan? It's a crazy idea, right?
Honestly, like, had I not heard that entire conversation, I feel like it'd be a little mean to say sounds like a date, but you two are obviously flirting with each other.
Sounds like a date.
Are you asking me out on a date, Pam?
So what if I am?
You gonna put me on the spot like that?
Come on. You know you want to go.
It's been nice chatting with you tonight, Swan. Bet you can't wait to get home, though.
Nah. I bet she misses Velvet Cove already.
Well...
I mean, who wouldn't miss this place? But with all the great sights and...
You mean like the water tower and, water tower?
Don't forget the blue spruce.
Tell us, Swan. You feeling ready to get back?
Gus is right.
I'll miss it here. Gus is right. It's been nice being home.
Well, you can just click your heels 3 times next time you want to come and see us.
Thanks for having my back, Swan. This guy was never gonna make the first move.
Oh, come on. You didn't even give me a chance.
Happy to help. But I should go check on my friend outside.
Of course. I can tell you're a good friend. She's lucky to have you.
Yeah, sure is.
Thanks.
Aww.
So when exactly are we leaving for this haunted cabin?
Well, it's free next weekend.
All right.
No, it's real cute,
Hey.
man.
No, employees only back here.
I'm not trying to go back there, man.
Hi. Oh. Hey. Jesus, it's so fucking weird being with you guys. It's like I'm seeing ghosts. I don't think you smoked back then, but... Hey, take one if you want.
Why not?
Sure. Why not?
I technically quit years ago. It's kind of a deal breaker for Melissa. But obviously I couldn't come back here without a pack or two. Given the situation.
Yeah.
I didn't miss anything about Velvet Cove. Did you?
No.
I miss what we had. But I wouldn't want to go back. My life is good.
I did miss the woods after I moved away.
Not me. Oh, hell no. Those creepy-ass woods are the last thing I miss. You know, I really wish Kat was here. It's not fair. It'd be easier if I could just forget her again. Forget everything. But it's not that simple. I mean... Sorry. I'm rambling. Mel always says I talk too much.
You're not rambling. It's okay. Let it all out.
Oh. Honestly, I felt sick ever since I got here.
I know what you mean.
I'm so sick of talking about the past. And what about Velvet Cove now? Think that old playground's still there? They bulldozed it. Fucking death trap. Velvet Cove. What a shithole. A cold fucking shithole.
I'm surprised this place is still around.
Survived the pandemic. Bet it could survive nuclear war. All that will be left will be mutant cockroaches knocking back shots at the blue spruce. Can I be honest with you for a sec?
Sure.
I think it might be time to go. You guys can just text me if something comes up. Adam's gonna be pissed if I just bail, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a good life, you know? Melissa and the kids and our beautiful house. My business.
I think you're lying to yourselves,
I
Nora.
don't want to be too involved in whatever ends up being in that package.
Yeah. Have another smoke with me.
Wait a sec. Have another smoke. Maybe it'll help you lighten up a little.
Good idea.
Heh. I'm gonna do the piercing, but like, what's the other thing I could do? Damn, man. I want all that bar food. Yeah, maybe the other thing is something if you know Nora better, or you're on better terms.
Hey, didn't you get that piercing in LA back then?
Yeah.
I went to your place the night you got back.
Yeah, I remember when you came over. Just you and me. It was nice.
Here we go. Getting back to the past.
I can't believe your mom let you do it. That's crazy.
It fucking hurt. Not gonna lie.
Cool.
You were so right. My nose was already my cutest feature.
You look sexy as hell.
That might be the beer goggles talking.
Maybe.
Oh, hold up. I totally spaced. I got you something in LA.
Oh, no way.
Aw.
It's on the counter. Check it out.
For me? You're so nice.
Oh god. Incredibly adorable. Purse.
Mom was all about Hollywood, but fashion is really what we bonded over. She was so happy when I broke into that world.
Yeah, fashion. Super into that.
You've always been so thoughtful, Swan.
Oh, it was the least I could do.
Happy
And
birthday.
it made me miss you a little less while you were gone.
Aww. Aww.
Hey, isn't this...
Oh, yeah. Cat used that kid on you. That was fun.
Aww.
I did look good in that makeup, but I couldn't get it off.
That's what she said.
25 things to do before school starts. What's your summer style? The hottest bikini looks for everybody. Sun-kissed glow. Blah, 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 blah. Get the beach blonde highlights you've always dreamed of.
What's this stuff?
My dad took me to the craft store yesterday. It was, like, decent of him, actually. I don't know what I want to make, though.
Aw, that's cute.
Whoa. Shopping spree?
Hell yeah. Mom and I found all these punk stores on Melrose. She let me buy whatever.
Epic.
Yeah, sometimes she's cool like that. You can try stuff on if you want.
Okay.
Aw. Oh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that one, man.
What do you think?
Dude, it was made for you. Keep it.
Aww.
Oh, I love it. Thanks, Nor.
Anytime.
Aww.
My mom always had her Hollywood hookups. She'd take me to premieres when I'd visit. That whole world was like the opposite of Velvet Cove.
The
She'd
Rocky
parade
Horror
me around
Picture
all
Show.
these fancy parties. I thought I was such hot shit.
Ah. Cute.
That's for you.
Aw.
So, that box is for Kat. Don't open it. I want her to see it first.
Oh, what is it?
What is it?
It's like, no big deal. I just wanted her to have it.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
I finished making you that bracelet. It's gonna look so pretty on you.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow. Just... Wow.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yay! Let me put it on you. I want to see.
Okay.
I remember I made a matching one for myself, but I wasn't sure if you would think that was weird or whatever. So, how am I gonna get that box to Kat? I called and Dylan said she's not allowed out. Corey was screaming at her in the background. Like, what the fuck was going on over there? Fuck. Kat. I wonder what she's up to.
I know.
You know what? Summer's not fucking over. We gotta, like, party. And then party even more when Kat's back.
Always. Let's party. Woo!
Yes.
Oh, man.
Here.
Oh, I'll smoke the joint. Fuck yeah.
Why not?
Now I want to
already-
smoke something. But I only
Hell
got
yeah.
edibles nowadays. Which is smart. If you're gonna take your weed, you should eat it. That just fucked up her health. Oh, damn, man. Let's take a long hit, baby.
I feel good. Don't worry. I have a plan. We're getting our summer back.
See anyone? Oh, sorry.
Ouch.
Ah! What? This branch almost poked my eye out. Turn around so I can film you.
Oh, one sec. Okay.
Nora here, live on the scene of a hostage rescue at Michelson Ranch. Oh, hey, get some footage of the house, too. Stay tuned to see if the spy team can liberate the hostage from her cell. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait. Film me one more time. If I don't make it out, I hereby entrust my
dash to autumn.
And if I get captured by the enemy, tell Shadow I love him.
Yeah, Shadow.
Okay,
Cute.
let's sneak past the front gate. I feel like Carmen Sandiego. Oh, I'm La Femme Nikita.
Oh, oui, oui.
Feel me sneaking in. Hurry before they see us.
Okay.
Action. Open, open, open. Oh, come on. Oh.
Hey! Who's there? I see you! Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah. Going through the front gate sounds like the kind of stupid thing I do. But I didn't. We went a different way, didn't we?
Well, we weren't the types to play it safe. Not always.
True. I was never one to have a real plan. Not like Autumn. Let's back up. We got to the gate, and then...
Feel me sneaking in. Hurry before they see us. Careful. That hinge looks old. Bet it'll give us away. Shit.
You're right.
What's plan B? Wait, we should figure out first which room is Kat's. I can't tell. Maybe you can zoom in and spot her with your camera? On it. Can you see her? No, but I'm looking. She's
I
gotta be in
don't
her
know.
room. Probably on the second floor?
Yeah. It's really hard to tell though. Like the left one has nothing going on, the right one does. I don't know. It's like maybe Cat has something going on, but to me Cat's reads is like, you know, not all that much going on. Huh. What is this? Oh. Cool. But yeah, it's like, I don't... The window on the right reads as like Dylan to me. I don't know. It's my 2000s perception. Alright? It's the fact that I was born in 2001, so I don't know fuck all about the 90s. But like... Yeah, I don't know. The Peter Pan kind of leads me to think that it's like... Maybe it's cats? But it's like, I don't know. I feel like... So, my logic, the leaves, dead giveaway. That seems like a Dylan thing. That seems like a teenage girl thing where you put leaves in your room. And then... Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I can't read Dylan as having nothing in her room.
Think that's her window?
Okay, I'm gonna throw a rock at it. I'm so Romeo.
Oh, you're Romeo? Huh? Sure.
Just wish I'd brought my boombox.
Oh, wait! I can use my light as a signal. It'll make less noise. Oh, fuck, that's smart.
Damn.
No, I don't think that's how that went down.
Yeah, I get it. I get the bit of this. Okay, I can fuck up as much as I like, but every time I do.
Can't tell. Maybe you can zoom in and spot her with your camera?
Okay, that makes more sense that Dylan is the boring one. I don't know. Again, I think I overthought it, right? Because, like, if Kat had said anything about Peter Pan, like, literally once, I'd be like, cool. But no. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's thematic. I don't know. It's like, to me, I'm surprised Dylan is the type of gal to not have shit in her room. Like, not even a little bit. Like, she's fucking bare bones in it. That's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of, like, completely unbelievable. That she is, like, bare bones, nothing going on.
Think that's her window? Okay, I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
No, I got it.
I'm so Romeo. Oh, wait! I can use my light as a signal. It'll make less noise. Oh, fuck, that's smart. It's her! Cat! Oh, yes!
It's Cat in a hat. Oh.
Cat!
Oh.
Look! She wrote something else.
Ah. Two flashes, yes.
Cat!
Oh, Dylan and Corey are downstairs. Be careful. Yeah, it's like, no offense to Dylan and Corey, but they're kind of antagonists. The game wants to paint them sympathetically, and it kind of does, but also they are dicks. Gate needs code.